And today, July 4th, the road is closed to vehicular traffic. So you can see all the cyclists that are out today. We started about 7:15 to beat the heat. So here we are.
Morning.
Hi babe, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
There are already people coming down. They must have been out really early.
Super early, yeah, exactly. Super early. Riding Glendora Mountain Road on July 4th. And I passed this gentleman. What's your name?
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Morning.
And he notices that Jess and I are riding our Ritcheys. And I think you actually said nice when I was filming Jessica coming up the hill, right?
Maybe, I don't know, yeah. Well, I was cheering for Jessica. Yeah.
So, and then just before we went live, you said, hey, I own a Break-Away. All right. Hello, hello, hello. This is the famous shack. What's up, my man? Hi, Rob.
How you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you mind if we talk about it for a bit?
No, I don't mind.
So, the night is, I remember reading some of your race reports. The overnight is always a tough part for you. How'd it go this time?
For Raw?
Yeah.
It was okay, actually. I mean, I learned a lot on that 600.
Yeah.
I think getting to do the little catnap things helped. It's actually the heat that got to me the most.
Well, the heat is insane.
I ended up puking the first night like twice,
Yeah.
if I can say. That definitely beat me up.
Yeah.
You know, I have a little bit of a tendency to go out a little too hard.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so I told myself I wasn't going to do that, and you get a little caught up in the race. And,
Yeah, of course. Well, and the thing is, I mean, it's relay, so you can go a little harder.
Yeah, you know, and I that's kind of what I thought too. And then, like I said, with the heat, you got to take that into consideration too.
Yeah,
which
let me give a quick hello to.
Yeah.
Hi, Dee. How you doing, girl?
Great. How are you doing?
Awesome. I didn't notice. Did you crew for Rob?
I did. I was crew chief.
Definitely
Managing chaos.
Yeah. How'd you feel like watching him? I mean, did you were ever worried, or everything was like, okay, this is going to plan?
Well, of course, always worried when he's puking and he's like, pull over the van. And we're all like, what do you need to pull over the van? Pull over. I'm like, oh, he has to puke. Pull over, pull over. Yeah, so always kind of a little worried on the first day, but once we got him to doing 30-minute on, 30-minute off, things started going a lot better.
All right, so in this area here, you can go left, and they call that little GMR. And then this is now going to continue on GRR. So right here, this gate is something they typically will close. right, my brother.
Okay.
So tell me what happened.
So I was coming down from the ski lifts, and then the sealant just exploded in my face, and
Yep.
I tried to fix this one.
Yep.
Put a dyno plug in right here.
Yep.
But it didn't plug up, and then so I kind of gave up on this, and as I was walking away, I noticed that there's a much even bigger one.
Okay, cool.
here.
So guess what? That's not catastrophic.
Okay.
But do you have any tubes with you?
No.
How come you're not carrying tubes?
Because I was tubeless, I thought I didn't need the tubes.
Right. So trust me that this is a common thing. People think, oh, I'm riding tubeless, so I don't need a tube, right?
Right.
But you do.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at this Hampstead, and I'm like, oh, like an Andy bike. And then all of a sudden, I notice the steel fork, and I notice these tires, and I'm like, wow, these are 36s. And I'm like, what brake calipers are those? Because that's the only limiting factor for me on my Ritchey. Running 36, but you say you can also fit what?
Yeah, it should fit 40s actually.
You can fit 40s.
Yeah, it'll run.
So Velo Orange, and they're called
They're
Grand
called the Grand Crew, yeah.
Grand Crew. I'm definitely going to look these up. Dude, I am just so... You made my day. You literally made my day with this setup here. Because I love my rim brake bikes, but yeah, I mean, I always tell people, yeah, you could do anything on your rim brake bike, the original gravel bike, yada, yada, yada. All right, we just left the village, and we're headed back on Glendora Ridge. But first we got to climb this steep little bugger. And you can see how dark those grades are there, dark reds. And it says 110 degrees. I don't know, but even if it's off by 10 degrees, that's still 100. So pretty hot. Anyway, we got to get up this little kicker. And then it's a generally down, but it's got roller, but generally down. We're at 4,000 feet, and we're gonna drop down to about, I don't know, 2,400, 2,500, so it's generally down for the next 12 miles. Well, Jesse, it looks like we avoided the crowds on the way back down. We have the road to ourselves.
Yeah, it's really a luxury.
It is.
It was so crowded on the way up that I was really worried about coming down, descending, and taking a wide path somewhere.
Yeah, I saw
a wide line and like taking people out, or I mean they would scatter like bowling pins. So
I saw some sketchiness.
Yeah.
As we were climbing up.
Me too.
And there was people coming down because, well, okay, there's no cars, and they were just right into our path. I mean, it was crazy.
Not a care in the world.
Not a care in the world.
It's all fun and games until someone takes someone else.
Yeah. All right, girl, look to your right. Isn't that just freaking amazing?
It's amazing. Yeah, I love riding out here. They don't have rides like this back in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I mean, look to your right. God, that is just so amazing. Amazing. And we're taking it easy because why not? We're not in a race. Right, babe?
It is definitely not a race.
Definitely
No.
not a race. Nope.
I made it.
Yes, you made it.
Just barely.
Safe and sound. All right, let me get your bike.